Hello everyone, this is a little tutorial type thing. Actually, it is a tutorial. But yeah, I'm doing a little tutorial on how to rotoscope. This is aimed towards Sam on my course, who has asked me to help him with this, but we just keep forgetting to actually try and do this. So instead I'm going to put it as a video and then just send it to him, aka you, Sam. Hi. How are you? Good. Good. I didn't even let you finish them, but I don't care really how you're doing. Anyway, so first, you get your flash set up. Have it set up to, the diameter of your video. Like, the video I'm going to use is 16 by 9. Yes, it's 16 by 9, but it's 720p. So, 1280 width, 720 height. Don't worry, Sam, I'm not talking down to you, just so you know. Anyway, you have your dimensions and all that. And another little tip. When you're picking a video to rotoscope, make sure the camera's steady, because if the camera's all, it's alright with having a bit of shake, but if it's got too much shake, it doesn't really work too well, because then you'll just have a line you have a box, and then it'll just move from that to up there, and you won't really notice any change in what's happening to the character, unless you're really good at drawing, unless you are the best at drawing ever. Which I am not, so I recommend sticking with a static camera. Anyway, what you do, first you find your video. I decided to get this one from 5-second films, just because it's a short file, meaning I don't have to cut it down really. And secondly, there's parts of it where the camera's staying perfectly still. Like, if you see.
Cactus, you're so cool. Oh.
In that, what I'm going to rotoscope just that little bit there, where he pulls his hand up and turns to that. It takes a bit of time, so that's why I'm just sticking with that. Anyway, so first, what you gotta do is let's just close that, go onto Flash, and then you go to File. This is Flash CS5, CS5.5, I'm not sure how you're going to do it if you're working on another program at all. But yeah, you go to File, Import, then Import to Stage. Even though you're importing a video, go Import to Stage, because it goes straight onto your timeline and it fits perfectly. I don't know why, I'm not too sure, but go that way, yeah. So now you get your file, you go find your file amongst all this stuff. As you saw, my desktop was quite clustered, so I've got a lot to sift through. So let's see, it was called Cool Cactus. I've already skipped it. There it is. If you notice, I've got the MP4 version of it and then FLV. I'll show you what happens if I go for the MP4. I got to upload the MP4. This will work with any other file as well. And it will say that if you want it to be embedded into the timeline, you need to convert it to an FLV. So you get that, and it says you can't use it because it's not an FLV. So what you have to do is go into Media Encoder. You save it as a certain file. I'll save mine as just goo blah blag, yeah, because I've already saved it as that. I don't want it to interfere with my actual final piece. Yeah, just save it as that. Blah blah blah. Your video is switch back to Flash. Skip that, and then I head over to Media Encoder. So now you're on Media Converter. It should automatically be added to the queue. It's a little bit slow, so it doesn't always appear straight away, but be patient. There it is, it appears there. It's being converted to an FLV. It's matching all the aspects of the previous one, so you're not losing out on anything. It's just suitable for that. It means it's able to go onto Adobe software like Flash. And then you convert it. But I'm going to skip that because I've already done this before. So, exit. Let's just close down that. So now you go to embed that, and then you got to go browse and find the file all over again. Okay? So I have it, Cool Cactus FLV. That's the one I was using. Then you go embed FLV to SWF in SWF and play in timeline. That means you can go frame by frame through the video. You need to make sure you do that. Make sure you have it set to that. Not anything else. Nothing else at all. Or else you'll be hurt. And yeah, keep all those ticked. My voice just went then, but who cares? But yeah, you can leave all those ticked. You make sure it's embedded. You click next. After important future nah. Did I show my email address then? May have to edit that out. But yeah, anyway. So now you got your timeline, and you go through it bit by bit, if you notice. So that's a plus. The only problem is that I found I was going to just cut it down to, like, I'll have it start at this point, so I'll just go convert that to a start keyframe, but it starts the whole thing over again. I used to be able to do that differently, but now I can't remember that because I hadn't done rotoscoping in a while. Anyway, undo that. And then you start the laborious work of tracing over each individual bit. So you just go to a new layer. You might want to title it. I won't title it though. I'll title that layer. Anyway, make sure on your brush. Make sure on your brush, not your spray tool. You got, yeah, some relative size. And then you just go over each bit slowly like this. This is the fun part. It's quite simple to do. Like, you can go really basic like that. You have it done like that, especially since like these are 24 frames per second, so you're not going to really notice the frames too well. So yeah, you can easily just have it really bad like this. Let's see, there should be another finger there, so I'll just add that there. You can have it really basic like that, or go into a lot of detail, like Aha's music video, Take On Me. Or even Enter Shikari's Thumper. They're both rotoscoping, both paper tracings instead of using a computer. But yeah, you just keep repeating this, and then you have to make sure you go to new frame. If you're on a Mac, it's you have to press function F7 to create a whole new frame. But if you're on a PC, you just get to press F7 because all the actions on the function keys on the Mac do other things. So you got to press the function key before pressing any of the function keys. It's confusing, I know, but if you're on a Mac, you'll understand. Anyway, also, you got to make sure that you start at the right point instead of just having that image continue over. So it matches up. Do that, press F6, and then get rid of the one before. And then you just keep going. F7, and trace. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hand, finger, finger, and you could even start colouring in the face, doing like that, making them smile. Work on the hair a bit, and all that. The only reason I'm drawing this so roughly right now is because I've already done this. I've already had a finished thing, and we'll be cutting to me doing a time lapse of part of the hand now. Okay, now after that time lapse, this has been a bit more of editing and stuff, and this is how the final thing looks. Like, you don't need to see it, but I just thought it might help just for my sake of being braggy. But yeah, what I've also done, I've just coloured it in quite basically. I like that type of look, so I just kind of stuck with it, and it's also quick to do. But yeah, if we go, you see the nice smooth motion. I didn't colour in the eyes because the eyes look far too small to really draw. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Quite nice and smooth motion. Let's put it together in the final thing. When you watch it here, you'll see the video and the rotoscope.
Cactus, you're so cool. Oh.
Yeah, so overall, it's a really simple thing to do. Like, if you look, the frames aren't done in any high detail. Look, you see, like, mistakes, like there. Like, what the fuck is going on with his finger there? Shouldn't have swore then, because I hadn't swore throughout the thing, but still. But yeah, you just like, it doesn't have to be that clear, because remember, this is 24 frames per second, so it's going at that speed. And also, sometimes a bit of shake works pretty well. I like the shake and the colouring in. It reminds me of Aha's Take on Me. But yeah, like, that's just my basic tutorial, and yeah, hope you liked it. If you've got any more questions, and any questions, like, post, comment, or whatever. But Sam, if you have any questions, just message me. I think that's fucking brilliant.